Hey there, it's Becky Watson. I am back with another tip of the week for you. And today I just wanted to answer a question that someone gave me recently. The question was how to go about setting up a daily yoga practice. Any tips? They wanted to know any tips that I had. Maybe any suggested videos or practices books that I recommended. And I just wanted to take a few minutes to speak with you about setting up your own yoga practice, daily yoga practice. And actually just step back a little bit too to suggest that you find something that supports you, a way to practice in a way that supports you. Every day you don't need the same thing. Let's just be honest. Some days you're tired. Some days you want to do less. You want less movement in your life. You need to rest. You need to heal. Those days, movement is not going to be your friend. That's okay. Your daily yoga practice is there to support you. So if you step back and look at what you need first before you try to fit yourself into any mold, I think you're going to be happier with your daily practice. The other thing to consider is, again, if you're not the same person every day, you need to practice the same length every day. Maybe your goal is an hour of practice every day, but life has gotten really crazy, and fitting that hour in is just going to create more stress than it is reduce stress. Then maybe an hour of practice isn't for you on one particular day. Maybe it's a 10-minute practice. Maybe it's a 15 or 20-minute practice. But step back and ask yourself before you actually begin a daily practice what it is you need. How much time do you have to devote to it? Can you be a little bit flexible with it? Maybe one day you spend 20 minutes and another day you spend 60. Either way, you're supporting yourself. It's just going to look a little bit different depending on what it is you need in the moment. So maybe setting some ground rules before you actually say, I've got a daily yoga practice. And those ground rules are checking in with yourself, checking in with your body. What do you need in the moment? And how much time do I have to devote to it? Ask yourself those two questions. And try not to get too upset with yourself if you can't have that active practice that you might have done in a yoga class. It's okay. Support yourself. That's the really important part, because when you do, you feel better and you'll come back to your mat the next day ready to do more. So how do I set up my own daily practice? It really depends on the day. I do something every single day. Some days it's one pose, some days it's 20, 30 minutes of poses. It really just depends on what's happening in my life. But there is always some sort of practice. And for me, that practice actually involves meditation. Meditation is a part of yoga, although in a lot of classes it's not may not be taught. If so much in Western society, yoga is asana, it's the movement, not the meditation. And so if you are not counting that as your daily yoga practice, think, maybe rethink it a little bit. If you are willing to sit there in meditation for a couple of minutes, that can be part of your daily yoga practice as well. So again, be flexible in how you approach your yoga practice, and I think you'll be happier with it. And as far as what do you do each day, again, it's going to vary depending on how you feel. If it's really truly supporting you, it's going to vary depending on how you feel. But my recommendation is to roll out your mat. If you absolutely have never done any yoga before, then find a video to follow. In that regard, you're not listening to your body, you're following what someone else is teaching you to do. But if you don't know any of the poses, it's really going to be hard to get started with this. I have some videos, some classes that you can follow on my YouTube channel. Just look up Becky Watson Yoga and you can find it there. There are oodles and oodles of places to find yoga nowadays. Free classes, you can sign up for classes online, in person, so many options, really no excuses. If it's something that you want to explore, grab a book, whatever it is. If you've never done any yoga, yeah, get a little bit of guidance in order to take you through poses. But if you're someone who has, been taking classes for a while, you have a basic understanding of the poses and how they work, then my suggestion for you is to roll out your mat and step on it. Close your eyes. And by the way, that is the hardest step to take. It is rolling out your mat and stepping on it, because you're going to find so many excuses as to why you don't do it. But roll it out, step on it, close your eyes for a moment, take a couple of deep breaths, and start to tune into your body. Does it need movement? Does it need stillness? Do you want to work on balance, strength? Begin to know what it is that you need and start checking in with your own body to find that out. There are times when I will step onto my mat and think, oh, this is what I need for the day. I need to move. And about 2 minutes in, my body is saying, nope, stop. That's not what I need. I need stillness. So the more you tune into your body, the more it's going to tell you exactly what you need in order to really thrive during the day. But it is a practice. It is a skill of tuning into your body. So setting up a time, rolling out your mat, stepping onto it, and checking in with your body. What does it need? That's a great way to have a daily yoga practice. The key is just a commitment to yourself. Maybe set a time every single day that you can get on your mat, even if it's only 10 or 15 minutes a day. But get on your mat, move your body, or meditate. Let it all be there. Let it all be part of your practice. Grab a video if you cannot go to a class, if that appeals to you. So many options. Really, the only thing stopping you is you. I know that sounds harsh, but you are the biggest obstacle in your own yoga practice. Your mindset is going to hold you back more than anything else. So, yeah, get out of your own way. Roll your mat out, step on it, grab a video, whatever it is, but commit to yourself. That is the best way to set up your daily yoga practice. And that commitment is something that can keep you moving forward each day. Let your yoga practice be there to support you in that way. So set a time limit. If getting on your mat first thing in the morning before you go to work is ideal for you, then do that. If it's middle of the day, you can take a few minutes at lunch, do that. If it's in the evening before you go to bed and it's something that you do to clear out your day, do that. There is no right, there is no wrong to your daily yoga practice. Really, it's all up to you. So that's it. Set a time, commit to yourself, set a time limit, and either grab a video or just listen to your body, let it guide you. And if all of this just sounds too confusing to you and you still don't know where to start, get in touch with me. Reach out. I love to help people set up their own practices, maybe by helping you figure out what props you need, or helping you learn a little bit more about a couple of poses that your body could really use. I love to customize practices for people. So get in touch if you need a little bit of help in this regard. Reach out to me. My email is becky@beckywatsonyoga.com. Happy to help. Let's chat and see how we can work together. But whatever you do, roll out your mat. It's the hardest step, I promise. After that, it can get easier. So thank you so much for tuning in today. It's never too late to live happier and healthier. Bye for now.